Hello friends, my name is Salman and you are watching my channel Solid Tech. In this series of the ESXi server, I have covered so many topics which is basic to medium level. Now I covered some advanced topic onwards, and in this video I will cover the migration. Basically, what is migration of VM? Let's suppose you have a 2 ESXi server, and in server 1 you have an VM Linux VM or Windows VM, and you want to move from one server to another. In this case, you need to move your machine from one server to another server or one host to another host. So in this way, we will move our machine from one host to another. This is called a cold migration, because if you want to move them while they are power on, so it is not possible without the help of vMotion network. So we will move it with the help of cold migration. And cold migration used without vMotion, without VM cluster, and without HA feature enable. I will explain what are these features in my next video. So for example, now I want to move my machine live from one server to another. For this scenario, I used vMotion network. So because the machine is live, so we use another network adapter card or VM kernel port, which is a vMotion network. I will explain you how to configure and set this scenario in this video. So live migration, or which is also called vMotion in VM environment and any other environment, it is called live migration. VMware, vSphere, vMotion or live migration allow you to move an entire running virtual machine from one physical server to another with no downtime. So in vMotion, we don't want to put machine in power off stage. We move live from one server to another. The virtual machine retains its network identity, connections, and ensure a seamless migration process. Basically, the network connections is still remain the same, the IP addresses that remain the same, the domain name and other IP configuration and network configuration wouldn't change. Transfer the virtual machine, active memory and precise execution state over a high-speed network, allowing virtual machine to switch from running on one vSphere host to the destination vSphere host. This entire process takes less than 2 seconds on a gigabit Ethernet. Basically, when we complete the migration, we switch to a new server within the 2 seconds. These are the scenario which is considered when we consider for live migration. Automatically optimize virtual machine within the resource pool. Basically, when we create a cluster in our environment, we will put our host in our cluster. And now if we have two servers, for example, one server is very huge, resources like RAM, hard drive and CPU, and other server is very low resources, have very little RAM and hard drive and CPU. In this case, if we put too many machines on our underperforming server, the vMotion or vMotion network allow this machine to live migrate from underlying server to the best server. So this is the basically vMotion is the feature we use in clustering. So I will show you in my future video how to enable clustering, and then I will use vMotion. The second case is perform hardware maintenance without scheduling downtime or disrupting business operation. If we want to perform some hardware maintenance in our maintenance, we put into a maintenance mode. So in this case, my virtual machine automatically migrate from one host to another with the help of vMotion live migration. The third case is move the virtual machine away from failing or underpowering server. If we want, let's suppose I have an idea that my server is not working well, its one power supply is out of order. So in this case, I will move manually one machine from one server to another. So these are some cases which will be considered when we use vMotion network. So I will demonstrate all these things in my lab environment. So this is my home PC. As you can see, I have a VM workstation on which I installed two ESXi server. One is called ESXi server 1, other one is called ESXi 2. On ESXi 2, I have installed my vCenter server. So I will take the console of my vCenter server. So as you can see, I have two. This is my vCenter server, and on which I add two hosts, 134 and 138. On second host, I install the VCSA, which is a vCenter server. So I perform the migration. For performing migration, just click on your VM and there is an option which is called migrate. So as you can see, my machine is power on. My machine is power on and I try to move from one host to another. So I click on my machine and click on to migrate and select an migration time. Basically, we can change the compute resources, which is RAM and hard drive, and RAM and CPU, and other one is we also change the storage of our VM. So we change the both compute and resources and storage and click on the next. And as you can see, I select my second host on which I want to migrate. So there is a compatibility issue that need to be attention. What does it mean? It means, as you can see, the vMotion interface is not configured or misconfigured on the source network. So basically it's saying that you don't set up the vMotion network on this host, so you don't migrate this machine live from one server to another. So in this case, we need to power off this machine and click next. So now I don't have vMotion network setup yet, so I will migrate when the machine is power off. This is called a cold migration. In cold migration, the power of virtual machine is always off. So I right click and then again choose migrate and select change both compute resource and storage and click on the next. And now I will choose my destination server, which is 138, and click next, and I select the defaults and I click next and I click finish. So you can see my migration is started now, but my machine is power off. So this type of migration is called cold migration. So I pause the video and I will resume back when I migrated my machine to the new host. As you can see now, the migration of virtual machine from one host to another host is completed. As you can see in recent task, we have reliquid the virtual machine and it is completed successfully. So as you can see, now I have my Windows Server machine in my second server. So I power on this machine. So power on virtual machine. Now I open my web console. Now in this time I will migrate machine from this host 138 to 34, but this time I will not power off this virtual machine. So I need an vMotion network. So I will demonstrate you how to configure and create a vMotion network. So first of all, select your one host, and because your two hosts must have vMotion network, and select our one host and click on the configure and click on the networking, and there is an option virtual VM kernel adapter. Click add networking, and first option is the VM kernel TCP/IP stack handles the traffic for ESXi services such as vSphere, vMotion. I am interested in vMotion, iSCSI, NFS, FOC, fault tolerance, and vSend host management. So I select this one and click on the next, and it will ask me select the existing network. So select an existing switch. So I select the existing switch and click next. So I select vSwitch 1. I call this label. I will label this network as vMotion, and in available service I will select vMotion service and click next, and I will give the IP address automatically. So I click on the next and I click finish. So as you can see, there is a network label which is called vMotion VMK1, and the IP address is 192.168.11.140. This IP is coming from my DHCP server. So on host 1 I have created a one network, vMotion network, which is called vMotion. On this, now I'm again select the second host and again click on the VM kernel adapter and click on the add networking. Again I will interested in vMotion, so I connect, select the first option, click next, and then I will connect, select an existing standard switch, browse, and vSwitch 0. So I click next and I will call it vMotion, and VLAN ID is 0, IP version 4, and I will click the service which I used to migrate my machine, which is called vMotion, and click next, and I select obtain IP address, IP version 4 automatically, and click next and click finish. Now I have, as you can see, so I have two network adapter which is used for my vMotion network, which is called VMK1 on my host 1, or the network label is vMotion, as you can see, vMotion. So this is my machine which I want to move from one host to another. So I log in this machine. So I power on this machine. Now I move to my machine and I try to migrate from this host to this host. So I right click on my virtual machine and there is an option called migrate. So I migrate, change compute resource only, change storage resource only, or change both compute and resource storage. You will select this third option. So you will move or complete your VM from one host to another. So I click next, and this time I manually select my first host and click next. So it will ask me which data store. The default data store is selected by default. So I compatibility check success. As you can see in previously it is failed due to the vMotion network, but now I created the vMotion network. It will check the compatibility issues. So I click next and schedule key vMotion with high priority recommended. Select the recommended option and click finish. So as you can see, now my machine is starting to migrate from this host to this host. Also, if you can see, I will work my machine as I usually work on my machine. This is the demo of vMotion. So as you can see now, my machine is start migrated from one host to another while I am working on my machine. This type of migration is called live migration, or we call it in VMware is vMotion. So this is the greatest advantage. Your clients are not disturbing, your production environment is working as usual, as well as your machine is migrated from one host to another host. So as you can see now, 27% of machine is migrated from this machine to this machine. So, or also I will work on my machine. So this can be your any server, critical server, which you don't want to power off. So in this way you can easily migrate from your machine from your production environment to another environment, or your production server to another server. So I will pause the video and resume back when this migration is completed. So as you can see now, my migration is completed successfully. Relocate the virtual machine. So I move my machine from 138 server to 134 server. So this is my machine. As you can see, it's still power on and we can work on it. So in this way we can migrate from one server to another server with the help of vMotion. In my next video I will show you some advanced topic like HA, high availability, clustering and DRS. So till then, thank you very much for your watching, and if you like my video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.